Rightio. So here we are down at Golf Central. We've already reviewed the new TAYLORMADE SIM. What we're going to do is, there he goes. Al's going to put his current driver, the G410, up against the new SIM TAYLORMADE driver.
Yeah.
So,
and so I've hit a few balls.
You've had that driving in your kicking around your bag for what? A few months now?
It wouldn't quite be a year. It'd be somewhere around 9 months. It was pretty much straight after it come out.
Yep.
I like it. I'm a big fan. Like it for me, it goes quite straight.
Yes.
I mean, of course, you have your bad days, and this could be a bad night, but you know what I mean?
And the ping drivers have been going very straight.
Yeah,
got some good technology, go very well.
They generally go very
some
straight.
good forgiveness across the face. Yeah,
it's good, right? Like,
oh no, it's bloody good.
Like the ping is
Jeez.
very, very good.
Yep. Like I said, very, very good, solid driver. The model before that was a great driver as well.
Yep, G400.
Yep.
Turbulators here, all the fancy stuff, aerodynamics. Aerodynamics is the LS Tech 9-degree version.
Yep.
The 75 tour shaft in X-Flex. This is, we don't have too many shafts for this, and that's okay. I've literally just mucked around with this.
Yeah.
And I was super impressed with it, right? So if you look at the technology of the SIM, speed injected twist face, getting it to the limit, or past limit then back, carbon crown.
Yep.
They've also got the inertia generator on the SIM, pardon me. And that's just trying to get aerodynamics a little bit better on the downswing to get some more clubhead speed to the ball. And that's what Ping's done for a while now. Ping and Cobra have done it for a couple of generations.
They both sit very nice behind the ball.
Yep.
Like,
they do.
You know?
The big difference for me is that being carbon crown, carbon on the sole, very different sound and feel. Like for me, the carbon sound and feel is always better, right? If we're talking about numbers, and I know it's subjective, and I know it's on day to day, and I know it's on strike, but what this does, the SIM does for me, and TAYLORMADE drivers in general for me, is they generally launch higher and they spin less than most other drivers for me. So the ping for me probably spins up a little bit, and look, in the testing I've done a little bit before, there's only 200 difference in RPM, and there's a degree higher launch for the same loft.
Yep.
For me with this current setup. And again, that's today. I will retest, and it's going to be very interesting. But initially, the SIM for me comes off as fast or faster, but a mile an hour is nothing.
Yeah.
A degree-ish higher launch, maybe not even quite a degree higher launch, is something, and a little bit less spin. So for the same ball speed, let's say degree higher launch and 200 less spin is going to go further.
Yep.
It's not about going further though, because that thing goes quite straight.
Mate, the ping clubs drivers are very long.
Well, Ping generally has the highest MOI of every driver on the market.
Yep.
And MOI is just twisting forces and when you miss hit it and stuff like that. So I'd be interested to see what the SIM stuff is. My Golf Spy, when they do it, they always do their testing of CG locations and MOI. I'll be very interested to see where this sits in comparison. I mean, it's certainly going to be higher MOI than what. Sorry, it's going to be higher MOI than the M5 and 6.
Yep.
But probably not as higher MOI as this.
Yes.
But I do like the look of this by the ball.
Oh.
And the sound and the feel I like maybe a little more than that. What do you think?
I'm thinking probably the same.
Oh, how's the sound? I know it's a little fade, but how's the sound?
Yeah, no, the sound is very good.
The
like
sound's
I said,
so different.
Look, one of the things over the years that Ping certainly improved was the sound of their drivers.
Well, they've always been
so the
quite
last
loud.
few have been very, very, very good.
They've always been loud though, haven't they?
I've had this one, the previous model before this one. Plenty of forgiveness, very long.
Yeah, Ping's just known for forgiveness, and that which is great because that's what you're after. At the end of the day, you want to be able to hit the thing as straight as you possibly can.
Without a doubt.
All right,
very good, mate. It's got a great sound.
more testing needed.
Yeah,
Alright?
without a
I'm,
doubt.
and I'm going to. Like, there is new stuff coming. The new Cobra's very, very good. The new Callaway Maverick, very, very good as well.
Yep.
But this, I've always had a soft spot for TaylorMade from a Woods point of view, just because I'd always used TaylorMade
Yep.
in the past. During my traineeship, I always had a TaylorMade driver in the bag, even though I was contracted to Titleist at the time. But I always have TaylorMade stuff, so I do have a soft spot for at least the driver.
Yes.
And so that's why when I do see something, because this reminds me of SLDR a little bit, and that was the last TaylorMade driver
I
I
don't
had.
mind the colours.
It's just overall looks really good. Frames the ball, the sound is brilliant. Like I said, as good or better than the M5 and 6, which I think was the best sounding, maybe even the best feeling drivers on the market for 2019.
Yep. Oh, look, I think the Ping make
Oh, don't get me wrong,
some
like
great drivers.
it's something hard to kick out of the bag, put it that way.
Look, I never had a soft spot for TaylorMade drivers.
No, and that's true actually.
I admit that all the way along.
I wouldn't
but
say disdain, but you certainly...
They didn't grab me.
No, you almost had it out. You were like, meh, whatever, the colours, the gimmicks and yada, yada, yada.
Didn't think much of them at all. But, you know, the last two models, the M6 or the M... Because I like the M5 as well. So the M5 and the M6, very good.
Yes.
And the new Sim, I think, is...
Oh, I've missed that one. Oh, well.
I think it's even improved on it. And it's the same thing. I had an old Ping driver. I think I had the G10, 14, 25, whatever.
G10, 14, 25.
I don't know. Whichever one
We had
it
Ping
was.
irons.
You know, I had...
I-20s.
No, I had an old Ping... Is it G10?
It had a bit of copper on the bottom.
Could have. I don't know. Russ ended up with it, I think. But yeah, it always had that loud pinging sound. And their last couple of models have been really good.
They've made them better, haven't they?
Oh, without a doubt. You know, you want to see the best drive I've ever hit in my life, go and have a look at the 9th on Stratty.
Actually, that's true.
That was your driver.
Yeah. And again, like the Ping stuff have always made
very good.
great gear.
Yeah. Look,
Like I said, for me it goes straighter. Like I would muck around a little bit with this shaft. I haven't mucked around with any other shafts in it. We've just kept them the way they are. It's a stock shaft, the Diamana Limited, the black one. Yeah, it goes good, feels good. I mean, it doesn't really feel too soft, even though you whip it around. But at the end of the day, you could use anything. Like I said, I need to do some more testing. But initially, the ball speed is as good or better than that. Definitely better than M5 and M6. The launch on the handful of shots, dozen shots I hit maybe, between this and this, was a little more, launch is a little higher, spin was a little down, and that's what like I said, I generally get that out of TaylorMade. A little higher launch, a little bit less spin.
Yep.
So, that's never a bad thing. Hey mate.
No, without doubt.
A little left, but look,
Yeah, a little left.
it's a strong ball flight. Like, it comes out strong,
Yes.
and that's something I don't mind, because spin rate for me with the Ping is probably something I struggle with a little bit more. It's generally midish to high, but in the test I done today, it was around the mid 2s, and this is around the low 2s. So a couple of hundreds, nothing. 200, 300, nothing. But it's something.
Yes.
As long as I can keep it in the planet, it's potentially in the bag. But like I said, there's other drivers out there too. Go get fit, have a hit.
Yep.
It's going to be hard to knock out still. Like, I don't know if I will. From a sound and feel point of view, I'd rather this over this. From a visual point of view, they're both very different. This does...
They are different, but they both sit very well.
Yes.
Like, they're certainly...
Look, I love the black matte. That looks brilliant.
Yeah,
But in saying that, I do like the contrast between, again, like I said last year with M5 and 6, the black face to the lighter coloured line here with the straight line to the carbon.
I'm a big fan of black-headed drivers and woods.
Mm-hmm.
Most of mine currently are.
Yep.
But like I said, I do like the way the colours and the setup of the TaylorMade goes.
It's basically black, white, black, or dark, light, dark.
Yep.
Like that, I do like that contrast.
You know what, I don't mind this either.
Like I said, the Ping's gonna be very difficult to pop out of the bag.
It's got the Batman.
I know, that's why I like it, because you know, I feel like I'm Batman and everything.
Yep.
A rich billionaire.
I can't believe you wouldn't have got a red one and be Robin.
Old Dick Grayson. That's me.
Well, it's
Dick something around. Yeah, anyway, I got you. Guys,
no, but it's both very good.
go do your own
Very
testing. Seriously, do your own testing.
Yep.
Doesn't matter what driver you got. If you're in the market of a new driver, that's worth a look. The new sim, that's easily worth a look.
Yep.
And so is any of the brands out there. Like, because it's
Yeah.
about what you want, whether it's a look, sound, and a feel, what performance.
There's
Generally
lots
spins a
of
bit
different
more.
things,
You know what I
isn't
mean?
it? Yep.
You need to test it out.
Oh, without
need
a
to
doubt,
test them out.
you may end up with another one of these.
And don't go into a fit, hopefully. I mean, go into it with a budget potentially, but
Yeah.
which then limits you to certain things. But don't go in there going, I want this. I mean,
Yes.
try not to make something work. You just need to go in with an open mind to whatever place you're going to, and then go,
Yeah.
I like this, and good. But then once you're in the fit, get fit, and you go, oh, I like that. And then if you can, next time, come back and do it again.
Lots of people walked away with stuff that they didn't think they were
yes.
getting at all
Correct.
because they had a set idea. But like I said, there's plenty of stuff. Put them up against each other.
100%. You have to.
You know, and then you can sort of see it. That's what I like.
Yep.
Where you go, yep, cool, no worries. Put this one up against yours. Yeah, that's fantastic. Or no, it's not.
Correct.
Beautiful. Move on to the next one.
As you can see, the numbers between this on the shot tracer stuff, the difference is minimal. You know what I mean? It is a little bit high launch and a little bit less spin the sim for me than that, the G410.
Yep.
But the overall distance is bugger all. So for me, it's like, am I going to hit it straighter? And the answer is, it comes down to me. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
it's still what it comes down to.
Yeah, yep.
It's me hitting good shots or bad shots.
Oh, well, it's always going to come down to the golf here, isn't it?
Remember that.
So it always is, but like I said, you need to have a little bit of an idea of what you want, whether you want some, more forgiveness, feel,
Sound,
sounds,
looks, whatever it is.
At least that way, then it's easy to say to someone, like I said, when a lot of white-headed drivers were around.
Yes.
If I was to come and get fitted by you, I would have said, you know what?
Don't bother.
Don't bother.
Yep. And that's a fair call. Because it's a visual that you're not going to enjoy ever.
And because, you're not. It doesn't matter. You're not going to fit one in because you just can't stand the look of it.
Correct.
So you would have gone, cool. Let's move on. How's red? How's blue?
Yeah, how's blue?
How's black? Beautiful.
There you go. You found it. And that's what you need. So guys, go get fit. Go have a chat to your fitter. Go have a chat to your club, wherever you want to buy your clubs from. And look, certainly worth a look. They all are. But get fit if you're in the market for a new driver.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Cheers, guys. Thanks for checking out the video. We'll see you next time.
We will.
And what's that, Anthony? Don't forget to hit the bell button. Yep.
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 That smile you can see from miles.
Mate, I tell you what, any good dentist will tell you, ding-a-ling,
Ring-a-ding, ding-a-ling.
and your teeth will have a good grin.
Off your head. All right, guys. Thanks for checking the video. We'll see you next time. See you guys. Woo! See you, Anthony. Thanks, mate.
That's my mum-in-law.
Beautiful. And don't forget, smash that like button.
You're
That's
a
what you
weirdo.
say, don't you?
Oh, that's what they say to say.
Hey, I don't know. If you don't like it, don't like it. Hit dislike. Who cares?
Yep.
I don't care. But anyhow, see you then. Beautiful.
See you.